What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Monkey Flop here, and welcome back to Fan Freaking Wrestling. Today, I wanted to talk about Vince McMahon being supportive of WWE. Well, a new article actually came out about Jim Ross's departure with WWE, and he had a few things to say, including Vince McMahon being very supportive of his decision and his move over to AEW. Very interesting, to say the least. Now, I do believe that competition makes things great. I mean, if we look at other things besides wrestling, PlayStation and Xbox make each other better because they both strive to be the best. And if we compare that to like wrestling, WWE has been the top dog for so long. There are some really good indie programs out there, and there's a lot of different, wrestling factions. But when it comes down to it, honestly, nothing can compete with WWE. All of a sudden, AEW comes around, and now they're a threat to WWE. But, Vince McMahon is supportive of it. We saw, during the Hall of Fame, Triple H make some puns and jokes towards AEW in even the Too Sweet thing. It was hilarious. If you guys missed Hall of Fame, I definitely do recommend you guys go and watch it. But interesting news, and like I said, competition makes things so much better. And I do believe that, Vince McMahon wants AEW to succeed, because if AEW succeeds, that brings a lot more wrestling to a lot more households. I do believe there's going to be like a split, and some people are going to prefer AEW over WWE, but only time will tell. And, maybe later on in the future, this is a dream, okay, wild dream, but maybe later on in the future we get, a big pay-per-view event where it's WWE stars against AEW stars. That would be absolutely nuts. Two worlds in... Basically, they're actually the same world, but two different companies collide and have a, grand, huge pay-per-view. I think it would be bigger than, WrestleMania. WrestleMania is like the biggest thing of the year each and every year, but can you imagine, like, AEW grows up and then WWE, and then they just have at it? That would be crazy. But nevertheless, I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions about Vince McMahon being supportive of Jim Ross, leaving WWE and pursuing AEW. Let me know in those comments down below. Now, there's a lot of rumor and speculation about AEW. We obviously know that AEW has a lot of money to throw at people for contracts. That is no hidden secret, to be completely honest. There is rumor and speculation that AEW has a big TV contract, and we will be seeing AEW on television very, very soon. If that happens, I would honestly be excited for it. More ways to watch wrestling in different ways as well. I think that would be pretty cool. WWE Creative has definitely got to get the ball rolling, and they definitely do need to kind of like step it up, because let's face it, everybody always complains about WWE Creative. And, with AEW coming up and being as big as it's going to be, Vince McMahon may say that he's supportive, but at the end of the day, he wants WWE to succeed far and above anything else. And maybe that's just why he wants it to succeed. Maybe he doesn't want it to fail. Maybe he wants it to succeed, but he's hoping, or maybe he knows that, WWE is going to always be a jump, leap, and a step above and ahead of AEW. But let's face it, like, fans are not saying the same thing. I'm just saying, like, what Vince McMahon is probably thinking in his head. But anyways, that's it for me. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions about all of this in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to Fan Freaking Wrestling. Make sure to hit that subscribe button with the bell notifications turned on. That way you guys don't miss any of the latest and greatest. I also have a gaming channel, Monkey Flop. You guys can go and search for it. I'll have cards at the end of the video for other videos to recommend and my other channels as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.